My name's Katharine, and as of today I've lost about 64 pounds and 50 inches, so I'm very proud of myself. It has been a hard journey, but a very exciting one, and I've learned a lot about myself, and I'm really happy to be in the place that I am right now, which is a big difference from where I found myself in December. When I was younger, I always knew I wanted to have kids. I wanted to get married. I wanted to have a lot of kids. I'd already chosen their names. I knew what schools they'd go to. I knew what sports they'd play. I knew what they were going to do when they grew up. I had it all planned. And right before I got married, I learned I had polycystic ovary syndrome, and that might damage my chances of being able to get pregnant quickly. But the doctors were very optimistic. They said that there was no problem I would get pregnant. So when I got married and tried to start a family and found out that I couldn't, it was really difficult. And I felt like a failure. What kind of woman was I if I couldn't even have children? What kind of wife was I if I couldn't offer children to my husband? And I just felt like my whole purpose in life was thrown off. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. And so to make myself feel better, I ate. And every month that I found myself without a child, I ate. And every time I looked at a pregnancy test and I wasn't pregnant, I said, let's celebrate that we don't have kids. Let's go out and eat. And it all became about eating. And the larger I got, the more I felt like it was an appropriate punishment for the fact that I couldn't have kids. And so when December of this past year hit and I was 283 pounds, I knew that if I continued down this road that, my marriage was going to fall apart, my health was going to fall apart, and I knew I had to do something. And that's when I learned about the Total Makeover Challenge, which has been an incredible blessing. I knew I needed something to keep me accountable and to keep me motivated, and this challenge has done that and so much more. It's given me a place where I feel like I can be myself, that I can talk about my struggles, I can talk about the things that I've been through, and that, 5 out of 10 of the other people in the room have been through the exact same thing as me. And it has given me a chance to really pick apart at some of my issues and what has caused me to gain the weight and what has caused me to be unhappy, and allowed me the chance to move past that. And it has given me great new friends and a new respect and pride in myself. It has breathed life back into my marriage, and it has just been incredible. I don't know how else to say it except for that. I have learned so much about how to dress and what kind of foods to eat and how to cope with stress, because there's been a lot of stress. Things that I am going to take from this challenge when it's over, and I'm going to use in everyday life. Things that are going to prevent me from going back to where I found myself in December. And so I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been a part of this competition and a part of this challenge. To all the sponsors, you've all been amazing. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful.